Well, my wife was mowing with this thing and it just quit on her. It wouldn't run. She says, well, the motor runs, but it wouldn't move. She thought she was stuck, but then she realized the tires weren't moving. So I just got back from the cabin, working on it, and sure enough, started it up, and it doesn't move. And, I don't think that the transmission shot, so I reached underneath it here to see if the belt was still on it. I felt the belt. It's pretty worn. I'll probably replace it. But while I was reaching under there, I felt this. Melted plastic. Yeah. Clue number one. So, I'll be taking this thing apart, and I might as well make a video of it. It's a YTH 2148. 21 horsepower originally, but as if any of you viewers watched me before, I didn't like that engine. My last wore it out completely, and I put a 17 twin. Just a plain non-overhead valve engine. It's been a good one. So, it's not from overpower. I think that belt's probably the original. I don't know. I don't remember ever replacing it. So, I'm sure there's an idler shot under there. I could feel it. It has been a long time since I took this apart. Guess it's been pretty reliable. Lately. I gotta get some vice grips. Take this off. This keeps it from swaying back and forth. And just look it over. Everybody's mower is going to be a little bit different. But what I'm trying to do is see the easiest place to take it off. I'm going to take off these pins like this. Those are just spring pins. You just push them out. Sometimes it's not so easy as that. If you only have one hand, that's okay, because I only have one hand. Put them somewhere safe. That was a can. That picks it up. Now we're going to go over on the other side. Do the same thing. Alright, he's got a slop in them. You can pull them sideways. Remember, I've got the deck sitting on the floor right now. Now I'm just going to shove it forward. Oh, you can't. Guess what? It's hooked to the front. So now you go up front. You take that. Take this off. We'll go up there and do that. Okay, so I got the pins out. remember, they're both coming in this way, so I'm going to push the whole deck over. Just going to grab these. See if I can shove it over. I may have to give it a little persuasion. Okay. So now the tricky part is to get this out. But first I got to get the belt off. Okay. Then once I get the belt off, notice it's going to be in the way of this tire. So I'll probably pick up the lawnmower, either jack it up or something, and just slide it out. It's easier than trying to fight it to go in there. Now you can see the belt is just sitting there now, man. I'm not sure it's got any garter on it or anything. I can just push it off. Just push it off here, work it off around. Before I can get it past the wheel. Back there. So, I'm just going to go ahead and get my jack and jack up the front of the tractor. That's the easy way out, okay? Everybody has a car jack. Okay, so now I've jacked it up. I have a floor jack, so I just stuck it underneath. I'll show you. Remember where we unhooked that pin? It's pretty solid. So right now it's sitting on this jack. I'll pick this side so that this wouldn't get in the way over here. And I'll just slide right underneath that wheel. If you want to be really safe, put a block under it. Right now I'm just going to push that right out of there. This thing probably weighs about 60 pounds. While I got it out, I'll inspect it, sharpen the blade. Now we get down to the serious shit. Alright, now I'm going to go down under the mower. And right there is where I felt that piece of plastic I showed you. And there, that, my friend. Now we know what happened. Ha! So it really wasn't a failure of the lawnmower. It was a failure of the operator. That stick got caught in there and wouldn't let this spin. So really all this was caused because somebody wasn't paying attention. Huh. Alright, well I'm going to get a 9/16, take that off. And I have no idea if I got a... Actually, the belt doesn't look as bad as I felt bad, but it's probably just because that stick was scraping it. I think the belt's going to be alright. So, get this off of here, see if I can come up with one. Lowe's sells these lawnmowers, so hopefully they'll have one. Never would have guessed that there was a stick in there. Of course, until you get it up in the air like this, you can't see. Interesting. Once I replaced the idler, the mower drove fine. So I went ahead and scraped all the 50 pounds of mud and grass off from underneath the deck. Sharpened and balanced the blades. Put it all back together and mowed the grass. Just do everything in reverse. And have fun. Thanks for watching. Bye.